up guys, it's Claire. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a really fun video because I'm doing something I've never done before. I'm doing a review. So yesterday I went and drove out of town and I went to a store called Melrose. I don't know if you have one around your city, around where you live, but it is a really good store, pretty reasonable price stuff, and I found the makeup aisle, and I found a palette over there, and I actually looked up videos about it, and there are quite a few videos on this palette. So the palette I am reviewing today is the W7 On The Rocks Neutrals on Ice eyeshadow palette, and when I looked up reviews on it, I saw that it is supposedly a dupe for the Subculture Anastasia palette. So, and that one is like really expensive. I got this like $7 at Melrose, but I think it's a little bit more expensive, maybe like $12 on the actual website, but that's whatever. But I have not touched any of the eyeshadows. I've looked and seen what they are, obviously, what they look like. So this is like a first impressions. I'm gonna do a little eye makeup look. My base is already done, like eyebrows, face makeup. This is just basically focusing on the eyes today. And yeah, without further ado, let's get on with this review. These are what the colors look like. They are I don't know if the brightness is, I'll fix it when I'm editing. But here are what the colors look like. The film is still on it. They do have names, so it's not like weird. That is just like colors, you know, there's no names and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get this off. Alrighty, this did not look like I'd been touched, so I'm really happy because there are a few palettes. When I was in the makeup aisle, literally almost every single eyeshadow palette and highlight palette was all touched, and like you can tell they were messed with, so it was like really sad. So it's like, no, but then I found a bunch of these, a couple of these, and I was like, they still have like the, you know, the protector on it. Like, yo, let me get this. So yes, here's what they look like. It really does look like the Subculture palette, you know, controversy on the Subculture palette, but it's whatever. So I'm gonna be doing swatches. I will have a picture of the swatches up here, and they will be going in order from left to right. Sugar Rim is the first one, second one's Moscato, third one is Martini Olive, fourth one is Espresso Martini, the fifth one is Maraschino Cherry, the sixth one is Cheers, the seventh one is Curacao, and the seventh one is Body Shot, next one is Champagne Toast, the next one's Bloody Mary, the other one is Bellini, the other one's Magnum, then it's Pina Colada, and then it's Last Call. We're going to go into the palette. So I'm taking Moscato, and I am just putting this all over the eye. This is supposed to be just like a layout color. Nothing too crazy, you know? And I'm using their brush that comes with it. It is like Anastasia, it comes with a little brush. I'm obviously just gonna do like one eye because I do not have time to do both eyes. I'll show you what the final look is, like, okay. Editing. I'm gonna take Body Shot now. I'm gonna put that in my crease. So far, it's like pretty average, like pickup. You can kind of see the product. I'm not like, if it's full on pigmentation, you know, that's cool. But like, I'm not super picky when it comes to my eyeshadows. If it's like not coming up like at all, then we got a problem. But like, this one is like a nice transition color, you know? I'm not mad at this. I don't know what look I'm going for. Should I do like a blue look? We're gonna do a blue look. Yeah, we're gonna do a blue look. So, and then we're gonna use, should I use Champagne Toast? Champagne Toast almost looks greenish. I think I'll use Champagne Toast with the blue. That would look really pretty. Then I'm going to take Bellini. And I'm gonna put that, oh whoa, pigment, that scared me almost. Yeah, like this palette is not like a crappy palette so far. And obviously you saw on the swatches. I don't know what the swatches look like right now because I'm not doing the swatches right now. But after this video I will do the swatches and then you have seen them already. Whoa! It's actually really good. Ah, I just dropped a freaking thing. Yes. When I'm done with this one eye look, I'm gonna come back with the other eye, mascara, and my lips on, and I will go over my thoughts. Next one I'm gonna take is Caraco, the dark blue shade, and I'm just gonna kind of pop that in the crease area. Oh, whoa. Okay, pigment. Love that for me. We love some nice pigment. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that and I'm packing on the shadows first, and then I'm going to slowly blend out the edges. It's kind of what I'm going for since they're really, really pigmented. Now I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. I've used this for a long time, so it's very worn, so you know it's not like too stiff like a brand new brush is. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I'm not using an eyeshadow primer because I left my eyeshadow primer at my other house, so that shows you how ready for this. I literally just got this yesterday and I was like, dude, I want to do a freaking review on it. So that's what we're doing. I'm not the best at eyeshadow, okay? I'm not saying that I am a beauty guru. This is just me wanting to do a review on this. And, you know, just for funsies. So you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm using the mirror here. It does come with the mirror, which is great. I'm gonna take Moscato again, and I'm gonna use that to help blend out I'm going to take a little bit of Last Call and put that on my lash line. Like, looking pretty decent so far. Like, it's going pretty well. I mean, there's pigment on the eyes. It is having some trouble, like, keeping the pigment. But, like I said, I'm not a picky person when it comes to eyeshadows, really. I'm just like, hey, if it works, it works. You know? That's how I roll. It looks like I have a big bruised eye, which doesn't look appealing, but it's okay. I am going to use Magnum. Actually, do I really want to use Magnum? That looks really green. I think I want to use a little bit of Maraschino Cherry, that nice purple color. Do I just want to keep this all blue? Do I want to keep this all blue? Should I? I'm going to mix a little bit of that purple color. Purples, I heard, are really, really hard to perfect. Alright, now I'm going to take the Champagne Toast color. Cute. I thought that this was going to be one of those palettes that has like no names. Okay, maybe the brush isn't working that well, because Champagne Toast with that flat end brush was not doing its thing. Oh, there we go. Yes. Yeah, sometimes brushes don't always work. I know people go like, oh my god, it's a horrible pigment, and they used a brush or a dry brush. Sometimes you use your freaking finger, guys. Your finger can do it just as good, so don't always be like, it's horrible. No, like, look at this. This is like a pretty decent shimmer. This is a pretty decent Champagne Toast color. Like, I am not mad at this. I am gonna put a little bit of that in my inner corner. The champagne toast in this one color. And I just finished this eye. It looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. I mean, not the best, but you know, it could be better, but it's still not horrible. It is a blue color. I think I looked back on the footage and it doesn't look blue, but it's like a very, very deep blue color. So it almost looks different in like different lightings and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna finish the other eye, put on mascara, and do my lips, and I'll come back with my final thoughts on the W7 On The Rocks palette. Alrighty, so I am back. I did my mascara, my lips, I finished the other eye, and this is what it turned out to look like. And I'm not mad at it. Once I put on the mascara, it is like a really, really, really good eyeshadow look. I think if I would have had my eyeshadow primer, it would have worked 10 times better. My eyes finished, I did my lips, I did my mascara. I used this stoned eyelash curler. It's so funny because it's like really textured, but it has these like, I don't know, but it curled my eyelashes pretty, you know, just does what an eyelash curler is supposed to do. And then I use the CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara. It works bomb for my eyelashes. I love flat, fluttered out eyelashes. I do not like my eyelashes to be clumpy or just have like chunks and look like spiders. I love my eyelashes to be separated, flared out, make them look natural, but like darkened and pretty and elongated. So this is a really, really good mascara if you like your eyelashes to look like how mine do. But overall, here are my thoughts on the W7 On The Rocks palette. So I like the way they worked. You do have to work a little bit extra with these eyeshadows, but in the end, it's an eyeshadow palette. You know what I mean? Like, it works well. It has the pigment. The pigment comes through. You have a nice variety of a purple, a blue, a dark brown. You have 2 shimmers. You have a yellow color. You have 2 like neutral colors. And you have a brown color. It's just a really, really good palette. It's like subculture palette. If you want basically a cheaper subculture palette, I would get this one. The pigment is not like exactly the same as subculture, but I mean, it's worth the $6 or $7 you spend on this. Like, it's a good palette. I really, really did enjoy this. So from a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate this palette a good, I would say about a good 7.5, 8, a 7 or an 8. I would say around that, or I'd say like a 7.5. I would give this palette a 7.5 out of 10 stars, but on like reviews, if it's a 5 stars, if it's 1 to 5 stars, I would give this palette like 3.5 stars, because it works well. It works well. It does, you know, it does what it's supposed to do. Yes, some eyeshadows, like the really dark blue one and the really dark purple, you do have to kind of work with it. You know, you probably should use an eyeshadow primer, which I don't have. I used concealer. Kind of helped a little bit, but I do have an eyeshadow primer, the e.l.f. one, and that one actually works really well with eyeshadows, and I didn't have it with me, so I guarantee you if I would have had my eyeshadow primer, they would have worked even better. So yeah, this palette is approved by me. I'm not like Jeffree Star saying Jeffree Star approved. I'm just saying it works for me. It could work for anybody else, but just on my part, on my opinion, it's a pretty good palette. You know, pretty good price, pretty good palette, pretty decent dupe for a higher end one. And yeah, here's the eye look, a very blue, shimmery look. I really don't do a lot of blue eye looks because I never really have blue eyeshadows, but now I do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and go down and subscribe to my channel, because it really does help out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. All my social medias are going to be in the description below, so you can go follow me, my Instagram, my Snapchat, and yeah, I love you guys so much. Comment down below if you want to see more reviews on if I get a new product, because I really don't get a lot of new makeup products. I'm like an average shopper, so when I do get a new product, if you want me to review it, I'll review it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.